XRP buyback has started, and over $69 billion, 0 cents, will be used to buy back a lot of XRP. This could make each small XRP worth $9,761.00 each. There's also new information that the US Federal Reserve will own almost 75% of the XRP that is available. This will be put forward by the Crypto Federal Reserve. The Federal Reserve of the United States also put out a paper saying that XRP will be used to power the blockchain part of their FedNap payments system. The FedNap payment system is the Federal Reserve's payment service that handles payments both within the country and between countries. The XRP currency will truly be the way people pay in this very important time when tariffs are happening right in front of our eyes. You can use the up to $100 0 cents you get when you sign up using the link in the description and make a purchase. This will let you buy even more XRP. Once more, Apple is one of the safest places to buy and sell XRP, so I would definitely suggest them. They also have the second most XRP of anyone. You can really trust them. That's why I really think you should check them out. Okay. We are now on Band Exchange and are about to see their real prices. Band Exchange does have an app for both Apple and Android which you can get there. But XRP is worth $2.15 right now, which is almost $2.16. These are real prices. To say it again, you will see the price change in an instant. Now, if you also want to get XRP Ledger meme coins, click on the XRP Air. You can also get all of the XRP Ledger tokens, utility coins, Joe coins, and more as you can see right here. But let's go back to how much XRP costs. We're going to refresh the page now. This is the price of XRP. As you can see, it's worth $2.15 per XRP right now. In South Korea, XRP is now more popular than Bitcoin on their platforms. In fact, XRP has been worth more than $50.17 USD in South Korea, but it was listed on global platforms at much lower prices. This difference in prices is crazy, and it was just 23 hours ago that the amount of XRP traded surpassed Bitcoins in South Korea, hitting $50.17. Also, let's not forget, but XRP's price has been going up and down to crazy highs over the last few days and weeks. For instance, this one price glitch showed that XRP had actually risen to $62,032.00 in the last hour, even though trades had already happened at that price. Just look at this picture more closely. I am going to zoom in on this part so that you can see that XRP did make some trades. It's here. The XRP USD price charts show that there was a sale of XRP at a price of $62,032.00. At those rates, buy transactions also happened, and you can see that there are a few bugs because the range is so wide, from 47-cent transactions to $62,032.00 transactions. We also have Ripple CH. This is crazy because I'm about to play the video that confirms that the world's reserve currency will be on the Ripple Labs website. It says, "We are working towards making XRP the global reserve currency." This is the first time that this has been confirmed by Ripple's CEO at the Ripple Swell event. The United States of America announced it, and there have been other buybacks since. This is the biggest one, the $60 billion 0 cents buyback, in which President Trump confirms his commitment to buying back Bitcoin and XRP. However, it looks like Ripple Labs will likely buy back even XRP to encourage more institutions to adopt it and join the XRP ledger. Now, this comes up again because there are a lot of new partnerships forming on the XRP ledger. For example, American Express announced a huge relationship with Ripple Labs to use XRP and the CTF token to reward transactions. Guys, in case you didn't know, American Express has chosen to work with Ripple Labs and, more importantly, use the XRP ledger. They needed two things in order to do this. And this is what makes it really special. First, they needed XRP to make payments. Next, they needed a way to credit payments with cash back. Finally, they set up the Crypto Trading Fund, a cryptocurrency company built on the XRP ledger. The Crypto Trading Fund now has these CTF tokens, which is how we got the whole XRP ledger environment, going to be used by many banking institutions and many institutions in general. One of those is American Express, and Amazon is another huge player in online payments that handles transactions worth millions, or even hundreds of millions of dollars. The credit training fund is also using the XRP Ledger Payment Award System and the CTF coin. It is now in beta testing with Amazon, and the credit training fund is added to the XRP Ledger using the CTF coin. I'm going to play this clip for you guys now. Pay close attention and listen carefully. When XRP was made, which was actually before Ripple existed, its creators decided that there would be 100 billion units because they wanted it to be a global reserve currency rather than a small number with a very high price. What the heck, maybe we'll pay him back with $35 trillion 0 cents that we stole, right? We'll give him some Bitcoin and spend all $35 trillion 0 cents. How do you think it should be more well-known in America? How is that going to work? Oh, it's going to be easy. It's already well-known. Things are going well. There aren't many rules about it. That's one reason why things are moving along. It is a different kind of money, though, and it will be good for the country in the long run. But if we turn it off, Biden is trying to stop it, you know. It's not smart enough for Biden to shut it down. Could you picture this guy telling you to stop something like that? He has no idea what it is. But if we don't accept it, other people will. You know, it's already a huge deal. It's already bigger than every company in the world, right? The market is bigger than many countries, you see. It's really important. We have people who are leaders. If we're not going to be them, some of them I know, they know a lot. Other countries will adopt it if we don't take the lead. Other countries will do it anyway, but we can lead, so we might as well lead. Okay, all of this is happening right in front of our eyes, and the price of XRP shows it. Another important thing is that the XRP record shows that hundreds of millions of dollars will be coming in. But we can't forget that the XRP ledger is home to not only XRP, but also the top DeFi token on the XRP ledger and a Polygon chain, the crypto trading fund token, also known as the CTF token, which is about to make people rich. There are even whispers that the price of XRP could skyrocket above $10,000 0 cents per XRP. A shocking report predicted this and said that a divine vision backs it up. What people forget, though, is that the CTF token is also a special DeFi token built on the XRP ledger. It's really taking off now that Amazon and Walmart have officially backed it. And in fact, the CTF coin is expected to go from $0.39 to an amazing $748.50, giving it a market value of $20 billion 0 cents. That's right, guys. It's a great chance. The CTF token's price is currently leveling off, which means that generation wealth could be made. There has been a pullback, so it's clear that it's not the best, but this is when big money is made. Now is the time to make wealth that will last for generations. You can get in when the price drops, but your money will be well spent when the huge breakout happens and the price of the CTF token goes through the roof. And as institutions and several cryptocurrency experts, such as Jack Dribbler, have confirmed that each seed token is